what is, according to you, is the pathway for a system engineer certification? What can be the pathways for the system engineer certification? Please give some insights on this. Thank you.
Thank you again for this question, Amit.
Thank you.
Again, systems engineer is a broad nomenclature, in my view. The role of the responsibilities of system engineers vary from maybe installing new hardware or software to ensuring that everything is running smoothly in a production environment, monitoring systems on a day-to-day basis, and ensuring that the systems are up and running and seeing what are the ways in which they can improve the functioning of the systems. All of this are usually taken care of by the systems engineer. Broadly, we can say that they take care of everything associated with the hardware, the software, and the processes that make things work. This is what the role of a system engineer would be by the broad definition of what we do on a regular basis. Now, with that as a backdrop, we have some of the things that we have designed from a certification perspective. The first one for a system engineer would be the drive stakeholder value, because these are the guys who will be talking to almost everyone, would be their stakeholders. From the entry-level professional to the CEO would be the stakeholders, to ensure that they understand the stakeholder requirements and they are able to meet. For example, if there is a data center which they are managing and the data center is down, what is the importance of that particular thing to the organization? They need to understand, and they need to be able to get the systems back up and running at the smallest intervals of time, but at the same time keeping everyone informed on what is happening, what are the things that are being done, all aspects that are associated. I'm giving this extreme example here to bring forth the challenges that the system engineers face and the things that they need to know. This is where understanding the stakeholder requirements are very important and making sure that they meet. I'll again dwell into this a bit more. Assume the data center of a bank is down during peak banking hours. Then what would happen? They need to understand, even if it is down just for 4 or 5 minutes in a day, that can cause an uproar in many cases. So what is at stake? They need to understand, and they need to be able to talk to everyone involved to ensure that the systems come back up, but also keep everyone informed. It goes all the way up to the regulatory bodies in many cases, and they need to know that. This is where the drive stakeholder value comes in, because the value co-creation happens with all of the things that are there in the ecosystem. The other thing which I would say is that they also need to look at PIC, plan, implement, and control, because everything they do is of significant importance in a high-stakes environment. When we are looking at the basic stuff on a day-to-day basis, it might not appear that very huge, but the things that they do would be very critical. For example, if they are implementing a new software, if they are pushing a new software, what would happen? How should they do it? When should they do it? All of these things they need to understand. This is where the next part, plan, implement, and control, comes in. And also the other part which I would look at, which I would suggest for them, is acquiring and managing cloud services to understand more about their users, their customers, and to ensure that the service that they deliver is up to the mark and they are able to deliver the right kind of services at the right times, providing the right values to their customers and users. So these are the primary certifications that I would say. Other than that, obviously the regular ones, CDS is something which is highly desirable, but from my personal perspective, I would look more at the monitor, support, and fulfill certification stream as well. While CDS and HVIT is something which I would recommend, I would lean a bit more towards the monitor, support, and fulfill as well. I hope this helps.
Yes. So, thank you, Vivek, for this insightful conversation in terms of the personas of a diversified background in terms of different domains. Today, we touch upon the personas which is related to an information technology manager, analyst, software engineer, IT project manager, and system engineer. I hope our viewers are able to understand these things in details, and they will be able to align their certification path as far as the future certification journey for their professional growth. So I like to thank Vivek for your time here and providing your insightful conversations about the personas and the certification path as far as an IT service management and the project management domain like ITIL and Prince2 certification is concerned. I like to thank Vivek for your time, and I like to thank viewers for watching this. Thank you so much. Thank you.